Hello everybody, in this video we'll continue playing the game CodeCombat and learning Python using this website.
Not a problem.
So let's continue from the 5th level we stopped in. It agrees using if statement to check if there is someone nearby. So inside the while loop, find the enemy, the nearest enemy, and put it in the variable called enemy. Then check if enemy. If there is no enemy around the hero, if he can't see anyone, then it will be false and it won't attack. And if there is an enemy, it will be true and it will attack. This one, as we can see here. And it is random. The enemies can come out from anywhere and anytime the code is working. When someone's show up in the field, the enemy see it and put it in the variable enemy, then attack it. So let's move to the next level.
Not a problem.
Villagers must survive, eliminate aggress. So we have to stay near the villagers so they won't attack them. And use if statement to attack the nearby me. So first inside a while loop, put the name of the nearest enemy in the variable enemy. Then if there is an enemy, attack it. Else if there is not, say that you don't see any enemy. Move back to the XY, move back to your position. So you'll be close to the villagers. So when you see an enemy, attack him and return to its position. If there is no enemy that you can see, it returns to its position. Now again, it is randomly, so the code works for so let's continue and move to the next level.
Of course.
Equip this item and the sword. And let's play. Fend of the aggress. We have a new sword and a new watch. Cleave, and the watch is have a command is ready. So cleave hits all the nearby enemies, but it can't be used always. We can check if it's ready before we use it with the command hero touch is ready, cleave. Then if it's ready, it attack with the cleave. If it's not, attack normal attack. So when there is a lot of them, he use cleave, but if there is only one, he use simple attack. This is it for this level. Let's move to the next one.
Not a problem.
This one is better, so let's play. Defeat the enemy hero in 90 seconds. Your hero must survive. So we have to defeat this enemy. So we should find the enemy and attack him. And all that inside the loop, while loop, because we don't know how much hits he needs to be defeated. So we use while true, so it is an infinite number of iterations. So we won. So let's continue and play the next level.
Not a problem.
Wipe out the camp. Again, if he is ready to cleave, we can cleave. So inside a while loop, we find the nearest enemy and put it in the variable enemy. Check if he is ready to cleave. Hero that is ready to cleave. Then, if it's true, cleave, hero dot cleave the enemy. Else, if it's not, we have to attack normal attack instead of the cleave. Attack the enemy. So, we forgot. So now it's going to work. It is randomly played. So let's continue and move to the next level.
Of course.
There is a new item. Let's equip it. Distance to it finds the distance to the enemies. Use distance to find the range to each enemy, and use say to call the range for your artillery. So we have to find enemy 1. We call it gauge. Distance 1, here the distance to enemy 1, and here is, let's say, distance 1. So we will attack the enemy 1. Then create a second variable with the second enemy and call it smasher, and find out the distance to it and do the same. And for there is a friend Charles, we don't want to shoot him, so choose enemy 4. It's only the enemy 3, but choose just the name. And we have to attack him, the enemy 4. Say distance 4. Submit. So we will attack one after one. We didn't write a command to attack the second enemy. And as we can see, he say coordinates of the enemy, X and Y. That's what returns from the distance to the enemy. 25, 36, 62, 57. So he attacks the enemies. Can skip now. And this level is done. Let's continue and play the next one.
Nothing to it.
Weapon against humans must survive. So we only attack the enemy if he gets too close. Otherwise we stay close to the humans, to the friends. So inside the wild tool, enemy, find the nearest enemy and put it in the variable enemy, then find out the distance. If the distance is less than 10, then attack the enemy, else move to the X mark inside the field. So let's submit. So we attack only when the enemy is closer to the hill. Close to the hill. So he'll always stay close to the villager. Let's continue and play the next level.
Not a problem.
Break open the chest. Stay alive. So we have to break this one while attacked by groups of munchkins and certain particular and gray munchkins. We'll use if, elif, and else. So if we put a condition, if it's not, and if there is a condition, second condition, then do the second thing. Else, if none of those, then do what is inside the else. So while to put a variable inside a variable the nearest enemy and find out the distance. The hero is ready. Just click L if the distance is less than 5. Now we can attack, so we'll stay close to the enemy, to the chest. Else we can attack now the chest, so when there is no one surrounding us, we can attack the chest and find out what there is inside. Weakness when the enemy is close, we attack him. If none of those, he attack the chest, so it is randomly played. And this level is done. Let's move to the next one.
Of course.
Avoid the fireballs. We can use if statement inside if statement to make more complex choices. So else if there is nothing, we'll move to the middle one. Which is 4022. He finds the nearest item and put it in the evil stone, if evil stone. So if there is one item near to the hero, he go inside and find out the position of this one. If it's not, he just move to the middle. And if the position is equal, position.x is equal to the left one, he move right. If it's equal to the right one, he move left. So he's always avoiding the fireballs. So this is it for this level. Let's continue.
Nothing to it.
Stop all the ogres, save all the peasants. So we have to move between those X marks and attack the nearest enemies. And in this level we'll use a function to find and attack the enemy. So we won't have to repeat these lines over and over again. We can only call this function, and it will do find the nearest enemy, then attack this enemy, if there is an enemy, of course. This is the definition of the function. Enemy, put it, find the nearest enemy and put it in the variable enemy. If there is an enemy, then attack this enemy. And use a while to do that while moving between the X marks. First move to the left one, then move to the and call the function that finds and attack if there is an enemy, then move to the right and use the same function, and this will repeat over and over again because we don't know how much enemies will come. So when he finds them and when he sees them, he attacks. This is not an enemy, as well as here, and here he attacks this one. So this is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next one.